everyone, here we are with ticker symbol XPEV, XPENG Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So XPEV stock has actually had a run today. I mean, it broke through resistance. You could see that it slightly hung out above it, and from that point forward, ran up, leveled off, ran up, and leveled off. Here we are right now at a point where XPEV is actually on its way up to newer highs. It's broken new resistance levels, and now the question is, will it hold itself up? And the 50-day moving average is the other thing to pay close attention to, because this is the beginning of a run, but what happens after that run is how much closer will this get to the price, and how much further will this go, or will this hang out sideways, ups and downs, and all of a sudden the 50-day moving average crosses it, and now we are in bearish territory slightly, right? Now, excuse me for that terrible circle. We're slightly in bearish territory, and the 50-day moving average will be above it. So this is the further outlook of where this could be going. Obviously, my drawing sucks, and I apologize for that in advance, but the one thing I do want to say is we need to pay close attention to how this stock is going to react in the next coming days. Why? Because of the fact that we broke through, right, resistance, and it's just been running up, and now we're currently in this location. So we're going to look at this closely. I'm going to talk about this very narrowed down, and then we're going to talk about it a little bit broader. So I want you guys to be well equipped for not just tomorrow's trading day, not just for the rest of the week, but even for the upcoming week. So there's going to be a trivia question at the end of this video, so stay tuned, and I'm going to go ahead and ask that towards the end of the video. So stay tuned so you guys don't miss it, and it's going to be very critical for the next coming days and weeks. So let's go ahead and look at this. So our new resistance level is the second highest point here when this leveled off and before it dipped. And our new support level is the lowest point we just recently saw. And if this continues in this trajectory in the next coming hours, after hours, right, this could be on its way to newer lows, or it could hold itself up above it, and then this will be an important support level for tomorrow. So we're going to have to pay close attention to this according to the volatility. But before we look at these 2 points, the first thing I want to point out is the lowest point here at before the run, right? At 34.84. 34.84 is super important. It's kind of hard to get it to the T, but 34.84 is a very important point. That is the lowest point before it ran up. And I would really suggest writing that down to keep in mind according to the volatility where this goes for the next coming days and weeks. Now, on the bullish side of things, we have the highest point reached today, and that is 48.57. I'd write that down because if this resistance level that we're about to look at gets broken through, that is the next resistance level, and that's the point of reference that will let us know that the bulls are going on their way to newer highs, newer resistance levels, and reaching new valuations that XPEV has not seen before. So keep those numbers in mind. So we're currently at 44.39, and what's important for this chart is for the bulls to continue the momentum. How do they do that? They need to break through resistance. Resistance is 47.31. Turn that into a support, break into newer highs, reach newer levels of resistance, and work their way up to newer highs in bullish territory. So super important for the bulls to do that. They need to. I want to emphasize that they need to break through 47.31 to maintain this momentum. The 50-day moving average won't catch up in one day unless the volatility is really low and it's not working its way up, it's working its way down. But if it's hanging out sideways, I don't think that this will catch up in one day. But the fact that it starts catching up is not a good sign for the bulls. So the way the bulls pull further away from the 50-day moving average and work their way up to newer highs is by breaking through resistance. They want to break through 47.31, turn that into a support, and reach newer highs. Now, what is our 50-day moving average? Well, currently it is 35.95. See if I can land exactly on it. There we go. Write that down. That is an important number, 35.95. By knowing this number, you know on what side of the chart we're in and where we're at. So 35.95 is the 1 point of reference that will always let us know if we're in bullish territory or bearish territory. When you're above it, you're in bullish, and when you're below it, you're in bearish. So we're definitely in bullish territory. Now, could this catch up? Well, like I showed in the drawing earlier, it could. But as of right now, the bulls are really far away from it significantly, and the volatility, as it went up, it can go down, but I highly doubt that it's going to happen within one day. But you want to pay close attention to these cues. So 47.31 needs to be broken through to continue the momentum. Now we're currently at 44.39, and what is our support? This is our support here. This is the lowest point after this bullish run and leveling off, and that's 43.64. The bears are going to want to break through this. If they break through this, we still have a lot of room here between 43.64 and the 50-day moving average to end up back into bearish territory, but you're going to want to pay close attention to how quickly it breaks through it, and if the bulls are trying to reappear to gain momentum again, because that's what could happen. This could dip, it could break through support, and the bulls reappear because we're still in bullish territory and bring it back up, take advantage of the price and bring it back up. But it's always good to pay close attention to the behavior of the stock. If it breaks through support, how significantly is it breaking through support in a downward direction, and how quickly are the bulls trying to stop this by leveling off or bringing it back up. Those are the cues you want to pay close attention to if support is broken through, and also how is it reacting between support at 43.64 and down here at 35.95. Those are the two things you want to pay close attention to. How quickly are the bulls trying to reappear, and how is the stock behaving between support and the 50-day moving average within bullish territory. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit that like button to let me know you watch this video. So, what is the trivia question for today? So the trivia question for today is going to be very important. So I want every single investor and viewer to be aware of it. And the question is a two-part question. What is the most important point for the bulls to break through apart from this resistance level to hit newer highs and newer resistance levels in the next coming days or week? And what is the most important point after this support level and after the 50-day moving average, which is before this run happened, for the bears to break through and for every investor to pay close attention to if it gets broken through in the next coming days or weeks? I look forward to seeing your guys' comments down below. These 2 points are very crucial and critical depending on the volatility, if it's going downwards or going upwards. So I want every single investor and viewer to be aware of it. I look forward to seeing your guys' answers down below. Thank you guys so much for watching.